Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and we're back with Epic Tavern. So last time out we acquired our 12th adventurer, our 12th hero on the roster, and it was this guy, Brom Snowflayer. I love flaying snow myself. And yes, it was pointed out to me, I picked him for his social skills because I needed another social person. We didn't really have the social power, though now social is above survival currently as it stands. Oh dear me, right, there's some balancing act to go on there. But yeah, so I picked him because I wanted a social person, and then his story, his story bits that he has here on his little storyline. I'd rather be alone, bugger off. I get that, you like getting chatty with the patrons, but it's not my thing. Please respect that. So I picked a social person who doesn't like talking to people. Hurrah, that's good then. So he's a good addition to the team. Currently we only have 3 quests available. We've got Golem Infestation, which they have done and they're on their way back from. We've got the Mroggle Hunt, which I think we all know what that one is if you've seen the previous series before it kind of had its return. It's a trap. Spoilers, but it's a trap. Yes, that is a trap from the Thieves' Den. And this is possibly the last part. I don't know. This is possibly the last part of one of the storylines of, what's she called? I've completely forgotten her name. The barbarian, the scary barbarian lady. Grusilla, there we go. Yes, Grusilla's storyline. So, 2 lots are coming back. We've spent all our action points. Let's go to view map. Let's go and see who can go on what quest. Now, ideally, we need our very, very, very best people to go and do that. To go and do Mroggle Hunt, which is actually our trap, that needs our very finest people. So we kind of want Grunson, Brayson, Dugrim, Murgle, I don't know, all the ones with the highest stats to go and do that. So maybe squeezing the shaman, we do need social skills. So let's get Gujarek, the land pirate. He's got some social skills. That's rather good. Let's send, let's not send Murgle. Right, Bartholomew can go along to give him a bit of boost to XP. Grusilla obviously has to go. Thinking about it, I was a bit, Grusilla has to go. Of course she does. And let's send Norman, shall we? Let's send Norman. There we go. I think we've got that covered. I think squeezing the shaman is fine. Mroggle Hunt will have to wait until our better people are back. And Golem Infestation, yeah, they're on their way back. So it's only 1 quest at the moment that we're going out to. And then Golem Infestation is returning. Okay, let's go. So, this one was a little bit weird. This was a little bit strange, this one. So there was a shaman, or a shaman, or a shaman, I don't know. A shaman, I always pronounce it. A shaman. And they've cursed Grusilla's mum to kill her children. And so our plan, which I didn't realise at the time, that I probably wouldn't have gone for if I'd have known that's what I was choosing. We've gone and kidnapped the child of the shaman, which is probably not the best thing to do, because that's probably going to really make them cross. So, no worries, child. Gerda, who is the sister of Grusilla, says to their captive, once your father lifts the curse, you'll be free to go. Lead us to him. Here we go. Are we there yet? Bartholomew whines. No, you're at the pub if that's where you want to be. A fortuitous happening. A magical gift sprite has appeared. Splendid news. The sprite starts floating in a jittery, unstable manner. Then poof, it disappears. In its place, a valuable gift appears. And it's 100 gold. Okay, cool. Thank you, magical gift sprite, for exploding in front of us. No, it isn't, Bartholomew screams. Yes, it is, Grusilla screams back. Fine. Bartholomew takes a deep breath and composes himself. But you know I'm right. One of those weird things where we don't know what they're talking about. Oh, you've gone off the path a little bit. The party is ambushed by an adorable pack of rabbikin. Oh no, they're rabid rabbikin. Uh-oh. Bartholomew and Grusilla run in opposite directions, confusing the rabbikin and allowing the heroes to escape without harm. And somehow that generated 80 gold. Go us. Okay, so we're nearly there. Gujarek walks up to a bird and begins having a conversation with it. People passing by look at him as if he's lost it. He's a land pirate. Why is he talking to birds? He's not like a ranger or anything. Here we go. Here we go. Let's hope for your sake that your father is a reasonable man. Grusilla grins down at her young captive. Please succeed this. Please succeed. Oh, thank goodness. You cost me 5 sisters. Grusilla snarls at the shaman. I won't hesitate to take 1 daughter from you. He blanches and rushes through the incantation. The curse is lifted, he says, and rushes to hug his daughter. Okay, good. That went well. I was a bit worried about that. I was a little bit worried about that. After a misunderstanding involving the spouse of a mayor, Norman is threatened by thugs. Norman, you naughty person. After some fast talk and a promise to never darken the mayor's bedroom again, Norman is let off with a warning. It must be the chin. It must be the chin. Grunson has that problem as well. All the time. Wakened from a deep slumber by the sounds of struggle, Gudrek sees that an ogre has Norman pinned to the ground. Uh-oh. It wasn't to do with the bedroom antics, was it? The land pirate stumbles to his feet and rushes to aid his companion. Despite his grogginess, the determined orc closes the gap quickly. In one smooth motion, he picks up his orcish repeating crossbow and strikes with the skill of a master land pirate. The ogre falls beneath his assault, and within minutes, he returns to his slumber. Okie dokie. Yep, that's that dealt with. A group of mercenaries sharing the road with the party begin arguing amongst themselves about who is the bravest. Bartholomew convinces the mercenaries that a feat of bravery is needed, namely, killing any bandits or monsters on the road ahead. The mercenaries rush off, making the journey easier for the party. Good job. Good job, team. I like that. Okay, so they've not quite made it home, but that's absolutely fine. Right, next quest. These guys are coming home. So there were golems in this mine. We dealt with it. It was fine. The party encounters a group of new adventurers. They ask for some advice on how to kill monopods. I don't know what a monopod is. What is a monopod? Does anyone know what a monopod might be? I don't know. Decapitation usually works, Brazen chuckles. The con artist pats a young one on the back, and they run off. Oh, new heroes. Bit like Brom. He's new, though. Don't be too patronising. Brom will get cross. Okay, these guys are nearly home. Is that what they really call it? Dougarim looks off into the distance in disbelief. So that's why she was so friendly. Who would have known? Dougarim chuckles. I don't know what they're talking about. What are they waffling about? Who bloody knows? Don't be trying to hog more than you take of the treasure this time, merchant, Dougarim says. Brom looks offended, snapping back. You got your share. It's not my fault you spent it all the first night. Has he ever been out? Oh, he must have been. Yeah, oh yes, because there are various injured people as well, aren't there? Right, there we go. The golems in the mine are destroyed, but more will appear if that artifact is left untouched. Ooh, I think we know what we need to do now then. And Brom, I believe, has gone up a level, which is good. Okay, so we've got some lightly wounded people. So Brazen, which is annoying because I wanted her for the big quest, and Brom are lightly wounded, which is a little bit irritating, but never mind. Right, so we need fairy water and porridge. So let's get ourselves food. Let's get ourselves various bits of porridge. I suspect my mouse battery is running out. Right, we might have to go and resolve that. Right, hang on. Yeah, my mouse is certainly not behaving as it should. Right, and fairy water. Let's get some of that. And let's get a margarita as well in while we're there. Oh no, it seems to be fine now. That was a little bit strange. My mouse was going a bit weird. Okay, there we go. So already some more quests have appeared. That is splendid news. Okay, right. Let's give you that. You want a room. That's good. That gives us some monies. Lovely. Yep, splendid. Have a margarita as well. Okay, let's get the quests. So Murgle. I imagine this is going to be the final bit of Murgle's questline. Is she going to go meet her mum, possibly? A delayed event. Oh, okay. This isn't that one then. A man. Oh no, it wasn't Murgle, was it? It was Grusilla had the other quest. A man dressed in mourning clothes arrives at the tavern. I was at a funeral, but the body is missing. The widow is upset, but the whole thing was getting a little boring, so I snuck off for a drink. Good call, my good man. Good call. Well done. Okay, that's an interesting quest. Let's just have a quick chat to Murgle. Splendid. And Karamar, what's a margarita? There you go. Okay, a couple of quests down here. This is good. Okay, what's this? Tying the room together. I hired some other adventurers to get me bear pelts for this new rug. A merchant says. Anyway, they bought the pelts back, but they're covered in blood and skin. Apparently they come that way. Ew. Can you go wash them for me? Okay. You want me to go and wash some rugs? Some pelts. Right. Bit weird. Okie doke. And Emilia, where's the quest? Ah, right, okay. With that strange artifact pumping out golems, the mine won't ever be safe. Learning about it is the next step. Okay, that's cool. Right, okay. There we go. Let's chat to you. Oh, you're a land pirate. Caturis Longdust. Good name, good name. Crawford, yeah, chatty chats. Dougarim, chatty chats. You want some stuff. You want a little chat. Okie doke. Let's talk to you a little bit. You want some beer. Oh no, you want some water. Rock on, have that water. Okay, you want food. That's good. Have porridge. And lots of people want rooms. So yeah, why not? Let's give people rooms if they want rooms. There we go. We'll use up our AP just to get some rooms done. Lovely. Okay. There we go. We're out of actions. Splendid. Right. Roster. Brom will have leveled up to level 2. He's got 4 points. So let's put 1 in combat. Let's have 1 in engineering materials. We haven't got much in that. And then maybe 1 in contract and 1 in convince. There we go. So we've boosted up his social power a bit more. Okay, clear that. Okay, who do we need to put into here? We've got a couple of people. I'd quite like Brazen to go in because I want Brazen to go in and do the big quest. So yes, recovers in 1 day. That is fine by me. Now we've got 5 quests. So we can actually go and do some more quests. Okay, view map. Let's go and do some more questing. Let's see who is available to do what. Okay, so they're on the way back, of course. We won't have Grusilla's next quest yet because they're still on the way back. We won't do Morgul Hunt just yet. We've got 15 days to do that. Now I know that that's a countdown. That helps. What an idiot. I should have realised that before. Okay, delayed event. There's probably a manual. And tying the room together, which is a curious phrase that I've never ever heard before. Okay, so how many people have we got available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could in theory do 2 quests. That one we failed before. So let's actually make this work. Let's send Dugarim. He's good. Grunson. Someone with a vague bit of social skills. Crawford. That might be alright, I think. 50 versus 20. We should be okay. And then let's do tying the room together with all the other people. Like that. There we go. So 30... What? 31 versus 35. Oh, that's a survival-based quest, and we're just terrible at that, are we? Okie doke, right? Let's rejig this then. Right, there's probably a manual. Let's take Grunson out, because Grunson is good at survival-y things. We don't need someone with quite that level of survival. Let's put in Uloth into that one to balance that up. And then tying the room together, let's have Brom, Emilia, Murgul and Grunson. Still, oh no, still not enough. Not enough at all. Okay, right, clear everybody. Clear all the people in all of these quest trees. There we go. Bosh, 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 bosh. Go, go, go. Right, tying the room together. You've got survival skills. That's the problem. We haven't really got people, all our survival skill people. Look, Grusilla and Norman and Bartholomew are out and about doing stuff. Maybe we can't do that one. Okay, maybe we'll leave tying the room together. We won't do that just yet. Maybe we'll do a delayed event instead. So social skills, you send Crawford. That'll help. 30 versus 10. Okay, that's good for a delayed event. Right, there's probably a manual then. Was the mind skill. So we'll have you and Grunson like we did before. We need someone for social skills just in case they happen across something. So Brom. And there's probably a manual we're not doing. Oh yeah, we are doing that one. Oh goodness me, it's too early. I've not had enough tea just yet. So we've got 3 people left. You need more people in your one. So let's put Murgul in. Lovely. Have we got anyone with a tiny bit of survival skill? Just there. Splendid. That's pretty good. A delayed event is pretty good. So there's probably a manual. Let's just throw Amelia in. There we go. I think that's fun. 68 versus 20 and 33 versus 10. I think we should be okay. So all our adventurers, bar Brazen, who's obviously chilling out, she's having a little chill out in the infirmary, are ready to go. Okay, go forth, adventurers. A delayed event. So yes, a man dressed in mourning clothes arrives at the tavern. I was at a funeral, but the body is missing. The widow is upset, but the whole thing was getting a little boring. So I snuck off for a drink. Okie dokie, right. The morning sun beats down upon the heroes' faces. It's going to be a warm one, Crawford says. Now, where do we go for this? This looks like it's quite some distance away. The cold, damp weather... Hang on, what? The morning sun beats down. It's going to be a warm one. The cold, damp weather makes a miserable travel. Okie dokie. Thankfully, the fire mage is able to summon a floating globe of flames to keep them warm as they travel. That's quite good. See, I like that. I like the fact that it's obviously picked up that Murgul has some sort of thing to help them deal with cold, and she's able to use her specific powers to do something cool. I like that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's not too far away then. It's not too far away at all. The party passes a little too close to an ancient tomb, and a wraith rises to attack. The heroes defeat the wraith, which slinks back to its tomb to wait the next passerby. Yeah, you stay in there, wraith face. And walking the path, the adventurers come upon an old man in a robe. Okay. The heroes engage in a stimulating conversation about the spirit of the earth. Suddenly, the old man transforms into a stag and disappears into the fields. Right you are, old man. The crowd at the funeral is thinning, though the well-dressed family remains. The widow, a severe woman on the edge of tears, begs the heroes to find her husband's body. They decide to start by questioning the gravediggers. The gravediggers swear they laid the body out in the family tomb the night before, but it was gone in the morning. After careful consideration and several threats, the party decides they are telling the truth. Okay. Right, that's interesting. The party discovers a cave full of Medusas. The body's not in there, is it? There is no time to run, so they draw their weapons. Fighting in a cave is somehow much more satisfying, Murgle says, wiping Medusa blood off her tunic. Don't you think? I'd rather you weren't fighting, you lot. You're going to get hurt. Uloth realises they haven't had a good smoke in a while. After a fair bit of rummaging through their pack, they take out their favourite pipe and light it up. Ah, pipe, lovely. After a bit, the party begins passing around the pipe, and man, do they get high. Don't do this, kids. Getting high is not good. Crawford spends about 10 minutes marvelling at just how regular-sized his hands are. That's very funny. Oh dear, Crawford. That's why you shouldn't be doing that sort of thing. A local village appears to be hosting some sort of singing competition. The party seems interested in entering. That's because you're off your faces. Yes, you think you can sing, but you're terrible. Uloth and Crawford deliver a rousing two-part harmony of the popular pub song The Last Centaur. The audience is in tears by the end, whistling and calling for an encore. The heroes gracefully accept the prize of 50 gold and continue on their way. And we're heading our way back, and, oh, nearly. The party encounters the dwarf and an orc on the brink of a fist fight. Uloth tries to calm them down. The dwarf and orc bring up the issue, truly bothering each of them. The forgotten birthday presents. The party leaves, secure in knowing the two will work things out. Now, hopefully, these guys can get home. Yes. No, really? No, they're not home. They're literally going to go, bop, oh, we're home. An enormous dragon skeleton lies on a nearby hilltop. Crawford fashions a lean-to out of the dragon's ribcage, which is revolting. They settle in for an evening in the belly of the beast. That's really irritating. They're about literally a stone's throw away from there. Okay, fine, whatever. So now they're going to be out for the next thing. Okay, right, so this was the golem. So the golems in the cave we dealt with, but there was a mysterious thing in the cave, a strange artifact pumping out golems. So with the strange artifact pumping out golems, that mine won't ever be safe. Learning about it is the next step. Are we there yet? Dugarim whines. No, you're not there yet, so stop whinging. The party arrives in a small hamlet, where it seems all the inhabitants have taken ill with vomiting and diarrhea. An elder beseeches the party to find a cure. Following a hunch, Grunson travels upriver from the village a bit, and finds a mass of decomposing devil corpses. Fouling the village's water source. Devil corpses! That sounds revolting. With that mess disposed of, the villagers will surely regain their health. Ew, devil corpses. The adventurers notice a woman following close behind them. Excuse me, kind adventurers. Can you spare a few coins? Dugarim gladly gives the woman some coins. The woman smiles and hands him a chiseled stick. The gods bless you. Stop giving me chiseled sticks, crazy people. I don't want chiseled sticks. Okay, they're coming up into the library or something, or the wizard's college, whatever it is. Dugarim stubs his toe and spends the rest of the afternoon complaining about it. Stop complaining, Dugarim. Worse things have happened. Dugarim walks up to a strange spherical object sitting in the middle of the road, wondering aloud who would leave a puzzle on the ground for some random person to solve. Grunson nods after the assassin successfully completes the puzzle. Not bad. So what? Are you some kind of genius now? Okay. I don't know why there was a thing in the middle of the path. An argument in a pub turns ugly. Knives are drawn and the heroes must defend themselves. I think we'll be fine. Stabbing a surly dwarf in a pub never gets old. Hurrah! And we must be at our destination. A wandering traveller stops the party. At night they come without being fetched, and by day they are lost without being stolen. Dugarim says, oh, yay, a riddle. We all know what the answer is, though, because we've seen it before. Brom says, stars, they belong to the night. The traveller nods. Very nice. And now you give us loads of money? The adventurers arrive at the archives and begin pulling books from the shelves. It's more exciting than it sounds. Now, this before, on this golem quest, they failed this, and I never got any further with it. Let's see if these guys have any more joy. Yes. The heroes find an old document which details the creation of golems and associated artifacts. Just in time, Brom says. I was starting to learn things. A spear whistles through the air. narrowly missing Grunson. Kobold raiders! Uh-oh. The raiders are numerous, but the party emerges triumphant. The heroes settle in round their campfire and look up at the stars. See that one right there, Dugrim says. That's the eye of the dragon, and sailors use it to navigate on clear nights. Ah, splendid. Okay, so that's that one done. And the next quest is, yes, the Grusilla quest on their way home. I think there should be not too far away. Yep, okay. I'm thinking about adopting a nickname, Gudrek says while packing up his bedroll. What do you think about Gudrek Fawnslayer? No, sounds terrible. Don't go for that, please. The party comes upon a foreign nobleman and his retinue camped at the side of the road. Norman knows just enough of the manners and customs of the upper class to fake it. The nobleman is pleased the heroes were not all savages and treats them to a royal feast. Oh, a royal feast. Nom nom nom. A young woman approaches the party claiming she is a deposed princess. She begs for safe passage, promising a reward. What country are you a princess of? Bartholomew asked. After a wide-eyed stare and a few stammers from the girl, he advises her to keep working on the scam. Very good, lady, very good. Nice try. Only thing better than a road trip is when it ends, Grusilla says as they approach the Geek cupboard. We've earned a bit of respite or respite. I'm never quite sure how you pronounce that word, but that word there, they've earned some of that word. Right, here we go. Back to the tavern. Oh no, let's see what this says here, actually. The shaman agreed to remove the curse. In exchange, his daughter was released with her head still attached. I wouldn't have been very happy had we cut off the daughter's head. I would have been quite cross. Okay, right. Back to the tavern we go. Okay, so we have returned. There's no injured people. I suspect there are injured people out. Brom is still injured, isn't he? But he's out and about at the moment. Yesterday's profit, minus 381 gold. I guess I did go and buy a load of stuff, I suppose. So that's good. Okay, right. Well, let's go through the necessary bits and bobs here. So let's give you some stuff. Right, there's a new person. Hello, new person. Lois Hudson, who is a priest. Okay, hello, Lois Hudson, the priest. Right, let's get this. What's this next quest? Family reunion. With the curse finally lifted, Grusilla and Gerda decide to return to their mother, Mafalda, who they haven't seen in years. Yes, primarily because she would have stabbed them in the head and cut off their arms. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over, says Gerda. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to go and do that quest, aren't we? Right, Grusilla. Yeah, chatty chats. Bartholomew, I think we've got all yours, haven't we? Chatty chats. Where's the miserable guy? where's whatever his name is? Thingy, or is he out and about? Brom. Oh, he's out and about adventuring. I kind of wanted to get more of his story. There you go. You can have that. Yeah, we'll listen to you for a bit. You can have a room. Good. You can have that. I wonder what happens when we get to level 12. I'm quite excited about getting to level 12. You're a tactician. You can have that. Right. Okay. Another quest. The fishmonger's wife told me something. Career change. A well-dressed man buys drinks for the whole tavern. Adventuring is fine and all, he tells the regulars, but the real money is in goat herding. Trust me, herd a few goats and you'll be set for life. Really? Goat herding. Okie doke. Right. I haven't seen that quest before. I didn't get that far last time then, maybe. Okay, right, fine. Yeah, you can do that. Norman, have a room. You might as well have a... Oh, no, all the rooms are full. All the rooms are full. That's absolutely fine. Right, we'll just talk to you for a bit. Diddly diddly do. Yeah, okay. Splendid. No levels up to deal with, I don't think. We haven't got many people available. We've only got 5 people around at the minute. So we can do 1 quest currently and 2 are on their way back. Career change, family reunion, because Grusilla will be back. Okay, well, let's go to the quest page. Let's see what we can do. Let's have a little look at what we can do. Family reunion. So we've got to take Grusilla, surely. We'll take Brazen, possibly. Anyone else with mind? Mind skills are quite important. Norman, there we go. 32 versus 20. And who's better? Either Bartholomew or Gudrek for the mind points. Oh, they're both exactly the same. Do you know what? Let's get Bartholomew on because he needs some more XP to bring him up to level 6. And yeah, why not? Let's do that. There we go. That looks like a plan. So the only person left is Gudrek. Gudrek, you can have a little relax, my good man. Chill out. Have some beer. Have some porridge. Whatever you want to do. Just chill. Chill, sir. Okay, that'll do. Let's go straight back out then. So family reunion. With the curse finally lifted, Grusilla and Gerda decide to return to their mother, Mafalda, who they haven't seen in years. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over, says Gerda, which sounds to me, sounds like Gerda, sounds sort of Dutch or something, but okay. Bartholomew purchases some fresh fruit from a local street vendor. Well, fresh may be overstating things a bit. How off is it? I don't know. Grusilla notices the buildings are growing. What the... she says as she puts down the mug of street vendor mystery ale. On second thought, she's shrinking. A way too conveniently placed potion vendor provides a growing potion. Grusilla is restored to full size, although she's convinced her feet are now permanently larger. Psychological side effects, anyone? I wonder what happens if you fail that. What happens if you fail that thing there? Does she stay small forever? I don't know. A wandering hunter claims to know a shortcut, but will only reveal it for a fee. I think we just took the shortcut just there, didn't we? After chatting about bowstring thickness, the party convinces the hunter to show them for free. Great. Does that speed up our time or anything? Or else what's the point of that little interaction? The adventurers notice a woman following the... Yes. Excuse me, kind of adventurers. Can you spare a few coins? Don't give me a flipping stick. I don't want your chiseled sticks. Blessed is good. I'll take blessed. I don't want your sticks. Bartholomew gladly gives the woman some coins. She smiles, hands him a chisel stick. The gods bless you. Splendid. Stop giving me chiseled sticks. I don't even know what a chiseled stick is. Norman walks up to a strange spherical object in the middle of the road, wondering aloud who would leave a puzzle on the ground for a random person to solve. Bartholomew nods. Some kind of genius. We saw that just earlier. Possibly with the same group of people. I can't remember. Grusilla challenges the party with a riddle. Norman responds, only halfway, any further, and the dog would be running out of the woods. Oh, crikey, Grusilla's mum lives a long bloody way away, didn't she? Crikey, this is the furthest we've been, surely. The heroes spend the morning arguing over tactics, and eventually come to blows. Norman wraps Grusilla in a headlock, holding the barbarian defenceless until she calms down. Eventually, they resolve their differences, and continue on. Good lord, she lives a long way away. Wow, she lives all the way down there. While camping at night, the party lets the fire gutter out. A pack of wolves attacks. The party fends off the wolves long enough to convince them they won't be easy prey. The pack slinks off into the darkness. And there we go, because we're camping at night, so that's as far as we get. So these guys are going to be out for 3 days. Because they're not going to make it all the way back. They're going to go there, they're going to get nearly back, and then they're going to take a 3rd day to get back. Good grief. Okay, right, these guys found the manual over in wherever it was, the library or whatever it was, so now they're going to head home. So Dougarim passes the time by cherishing all the grudges he has developed over the years. That's a fun way to spend the time, isn't it? A shepherd leads his flock of sheep across the path in front of the party. Brom excitedly pets all the sheep that pass by. So Brom doesn't like people. Maybe he just likes sheep more. Make of that what you will. Right. Carrying on. Yeah, we're going to get... I think we'll get home. We'll just get around the corner. Emilia lists the proper spices to use in rabbit stew. We don't have a single one of those, Brom retorts. Oh, good. Rabbit stew with the wrong spices. The party comes upon a pile of debris blocking their path. I feel like we're going to be ambushed, says Dougarim. Grunson, frustrated by Dougarim's inactivity, complains, Hey, there is no ambush. Could you help us clear all this stuff? Yeah, good. You tell him, Grunson. You tell him. Right, come on, these guys have got to get home. Watch out, Grunson shouts. Well, that was close. What the hell is that doing there? Yep, make up your own story with that one. I don't know either. Come on, guys, get home, get home, get home. A vagrant on the side of the road challenges Grunson to a race. If the vagrant wins, the barbarian must give him 20 gold coins. The two square up at the makeshift starting line, eyeing each other. They take off like rockets at go, but Grunson pulls quickly ahead. Heart racing and full of confidence after his win, he wonders aloud if this should be a universal sport. See? We went the whole trip without anything horrible happening, Grunson says, and he's promptly kicked in the head by a horse. When he eventually awakens, the barbarian has no memory of the incident. Does that... I get a bit annoyed with that one. I'll admit, that's a bit irritating, because it's purely random that he just gets injured by being kicked in the head by a horse. It's a bit... Stop being kicked in the head. At the Mage College, the heroes found an old text about golem manufacturing. They have enough information to destroy the machine. With a bit more research, might learn how to control it. Okay, and we've been given some soul stompers. Okay, and these guys are practically next to the tavern. So they're on the way back from there. As the heroes approach the Geek cupboard, they see a group of hoodlums hassling rat kebab vendor Quanduli. Quanduli from all the way back at the start. I'm way from the road and not in the mood, kids, Ulos snarls, hammer in hand. The punks scatter and the heroes get a free snack for their trouble. Nom nom nom. Right, that was it. They were about 1 second away. Why they couldn't have gone a little bit further, I don't know. The gravedigger swore they left the body in the tomb last night, as is the usual procedure. They appeared truthful and gave directions to the tomb. Okay, next day, back to the tavern we go. Okay, we're back. Yep, Grunson is lightly wounded, which is a little bit tedious, I'll be honest. Right, barbecued rat. We need some more barbecued rat. There we go. That'll do. That's a nice helping of barbecued rat. Oh, quests galore. Many, many quests all of a sudden. Okay, splendid news. Okay, Olaf has leveled up. Hurrah! Okie doke. Right, well, let's get some more survival skills, shall we? We've got 4. Well, let's just have 1 of each. 1 pathfinding, 1 camouflage, 1 forest survival, 1 foraging. Splendid. That was good. Any more level ups? No, no level ups. Right, there is an emergency services vehicle quite nearby. Hopefully the sound editing software will edit that out. But if you can hear a siren going off in the distance, it's in the real world, not in Epic Tavern. They haven't got sirens quite yet. Okay, well, let's get the quests. Let's Wap Kagut Bookfist, who's a new patron as well, has a quest. Right, this is the tomb one. If the body was in the tomb the night before, where did it end up? The tomb itself may hold clues. Okie doke. Yeah, I completely agree. Welcome. Who are you? You're a survivalist. That is interesting. Crawford has a quest for us. Okay, right. This is the artifact then. Destroy the artifact or control the artifact. In fact, did we get to this point in the previous one? I think we might have got to this and we tried to control it and it went wrong. Okay. With just a bit more research, it might be possible to unlock the secret to controlling the golem creation machine. Yeah, I think we want to control it. I want power. I want power and golems. I want an army of automatons at my command. So let's try and control it. Okay, good. And this quest here. Horatio. Oh, Horatio. Horatio elbows his way past some patrons to stand by the bar. I have an idea. To get dueling back into fashion, he says. We manufacture a feud. All we need is 2 rich merchants with a grudge to stoke. The rich part is important. Okay. Right, let's go through and give people all these things. Yeah, let's. That's lovely. Thank you for talking to me. You, let's talk to you. Is Brom? I can't remember who's back and who's not. Brom is back. Is he in the tavern, however? No, I don't think he is. That's a shame, because I want to get his story done. Grunson, let's just talk to you then. Brom. There, my good man. Give you some mead. Yes, let's listen to the next story. Can't a guy just drink in peace? Oh, no, that's not his next story bit yet. Oh, no, it is. Can't a guy just drink in peace? No, you cannot, my good man. I'm going to give you more talk. Offer you a meal. Have some cheese bread. Lovely. Brom, stop leaving me. Have some mead. You like mead. That's a good thing. There's a fly in my beer. Bonus protein. Woot. Okay. Brom, stop. Offer you a meal. Have barbecued rat. Oh, you like the barbecued rat. My compliments to the chef. Again. Yeah. With the barbecued rat, the chef didn't do a lot. Okay. His next story bit. If you think if you bug me enough times, I'll tell you something interesting. I won't. Leave me be. Oh, Brom. Brom, you have how many more bits left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more story bits left. We are not done, Brom. There we go, chicken wings. Let's just try and work our way up with him. We might as well. No one else wants anything, do they? Oh, they do. You can have some stuff. You can have some stuff. You can have a room. Right, back to Brom. Back to Brom, just for now. Offer him a drink. Have some elven wine. Lovely. Let's listen. Is this the next story? 65 out of 70. Is this the next storyline bit? Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay. We're good enough friends that if I had some deep, dark secret, I probably have already told you. Probably have already told you. So you can stop fishing now. Oh, no, Brom. No. Have some stale bread, because that's, yeah, I treat you to stale bread. The last... No, let's not do him, actually, because then we won't... If we spend 2 on him and find out his next story bit, we then won't be able to summon it up because we've run out of action points. Okie dokie, right. Is that everything done? Ah, now I remember what I was going to do. Can we get to Grunson? Because Grunson doesn't have any armour, but now we've picked up various bits of armour. Now, they don't do anything, but at least gives him something. Let's put plate mail on Grunson, because that seems a good thing to have for Grunson. And you can have a haunted chest guard, Merkel. There we go. Everyone else kind of has a full stock of items. Oh no, Gudrek doesn't have anything. Gudrek has no items either, that's fine. Emilia has some Grusilla. Grusilla has a tunic, but that doesn't do anything. Your stuff does stuff. Yeah, we need more armour, really. We're lacking in the armour area. Okay. Click on quest. They're on their way back. So we're going to have quite a few people actually around. We could do another couple of quests. Now, are there any that are going to expire anytime soon? Yeah, the Mroggle hunt is going to expire soon, but I want these guys back. And again, I don't think they're going to come back. It's going to be a long time for them to come back. Tying the room together. Who is available? Who have we sent out? So we've got Grunson and Murgle. Yeah, Brazen would have been really useful on that other quest, though. 37 social. We could put Crawford and someone else in, I guess, on the Mroggle hunt quest. Because they're all very good. Oh, you know, we want Grusilla, though, with her survival skills as well. Oh, we might need to wait to do that for 13 days. We'll have to try and time it right so we have the right people back at the right point for us to go and do that. Okay. Control the artifact. Sounds a good thing to do. And let's go and do this missing guest bit. Let's go and figure out what's happened to the body in the place, in the sort of funeral thingy and from the tomb. Okay, control the artifact. We're going to some sort of mysterious cave. Okay, right. Dugarim is probably a good bet. Who else should we send? Emilia, you can go along. Someone with a bit of social skills. Now the other one. What's the other one we're going to do? A missing guest. Oh, he's also mined. Oh, bother. We don't want to send all our mined people off in one thing. Murgle could go. Murgle and maybe Brom to the other one. So let's send Crawford. Okay, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 5 people left. There's no point sending that. So then we'll send, I don't know, Grunson. And then missing guests can be Murgle, Gujarek, Uloth, and Brom. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good mixture of people right there. Now, yeah, Grunson is wounded. That's the only thing. 5 days. Good grief. But we'll send him off anyway. That should be absolutely fun. We'll send him off with that. So there's 3 quests going on. So yes, if the body was in the tomb the night before, where did it end up? The tomb itself may hold clues. Okay. Try not to burn the place down while we're gone, Murgle says as they exit the tavern. Okay, it's all the way up there then, is it? Crikey. Walking the path, the adventurers come upon an old man in a robe. Again, is he going to turn into a stag and trot off into the woods? Yes, he is. Splendid. Jolly good. Yes, we're going to go back up here to the tomb. Brom and Uloth get into a heated argument, but ultimately reconcile their differences. Stop fighting. Come on. The party finds an isolated alchemist hut, though she's reluctant to share any recipes. After receiving a few compliments and insightful questions about her craft, the alchemist agrees to teach the party a recipe for an improved healing salve. Why can't we use it on people? Let me use it. The tomb is opulent but quiet. The heavy stone door has been opened. Handprints, Brom mutters, trying to sound like a detective. The tomb door was opened from the inside. What? He wasn't dead? Okay, we've got some gold out of that for some reason. The party comes upon a foreign nobleman and his retinue camped at the side of the road. I wonder if it's the same guys from earlier. Uloth is polite but awkward around the befuddled aristocrat. No international incidents occur and everyone goes on their way. I wonder if these guys will make it back. Gujarek picks up an abandoned lute and begins strumming it. Why would there be an abandoned lute lying around? The land pirate briefly considers becoming a minstrel. No, stay as a land pirate. They sound far cooler. Yeah, will these guys make it home? Whoa, that guy up ahead is huge, says Uloth. The awkwardly muscular man scowls at the party and yells, "If any of you can prove yourselves stronger than me, I will give you a prize." Despondent, the man says, "If I'm no longer the strongest, who am I? Does any of this even matter anymore? Here's your prize. A surgeon's bone saw." That's a weapon of some sort, I imagine. We shall have to check that out. A beggar reaches out to Uloth, asking for spare gold. The ranger takes a few gold coins from a coin purse and hands them over. The ragged man looks up at Uloth and recites a blessing of good fortune. Oh, that's good. And they're home. That is splendid. Home. Sweet home, indeed. The adventurers open the tomb. Discovered the tomb was empty. What's more, it was opened from the inside. So either he was brought back to life, or he wasn't dead and he was just having everyone on. Right, okay, so this is Grusilla. They still hadn't made it down to Grusilla's mum at that point. Okay, another pack of wolves. While camping at night, the party... Okay, have we got another combat check? Okay, that's gone a bit weird. We'll skip past that. That's absolutely fine. There were some wolves and there were some more wolves. A beehive sits in a tree, dripping with honey. Don't fall out the tree. Norman climbs the tree without disturbing the branches. Then he thrusts a torch into the hive and smokes the bees out. Fresh honeycomb accompanies the evening meal. Sugary honeycomb. Here we go. I can't imagine murdering my own daughters, Gerda says as they approach Mafalda's camp. That's because you aren't a monster, Gru replies. Right, please pass this. We've done so much. What have I done? Weeps Mafalda upon learning the curse has been lifted. What you did was murder our 5 sisters and try to kill both of us, Gru snarls. It's over now. If I see you again, I will take your head. Oh, that's a bit harsh. She was cursed. She was actually cursed by a crazy person. She didn't want to do it. She did it because she was being magically made to, Grusilla. Have a little bit of compassion. I thought you might be happy. Okay, a small humanoid creature leaps onto the path in front of the party and motions for them to follow it. They decide to follow it, figuring that something that size can only do so much damage. It leads them to a cavern, where a small pile of gold glistens in their lantern light. Bartholomew turns to thank the creature. But it is gone. Ew, mysterious. While winding through a market, Grusilla catches a glimpse of red hair. Saying little for the rest of the day, she turns over memories of her lost love. I suppose it's near maybe where their house is. That would make sense. Right, back on the path. Yes, you were quicker on the path. Oh my goodness, another foreign nobleman and his retinue. Brazen is polite, but awkward around the aristocrat. No international incidents occur. Yes, we've seen that already this very, very day. A troll guards a bridge, refusing to allow anyone passage. It seems fairly dim-witted, though. The party plans... my goodness me, I do need more tea. The party devises a plan to get past. The party tricks the troll into thinking it's guarding the wrong side of the bridge. It lumbers across and they slip through unseen. Good job, team. Good job. You've got no path. You've got no path marker thing. You normally have a little path. Norman is in love with his horse. No, really, he is obsessed. It's odd, but hey, who's to judge? He's inspired. He's inspired by his love of a horse. That's lovely. While setting up camp, the heroes discover a large pile of animal dung nearby. Could be anything, Bartholomew shrugs, and returns to finish setting up his tent. A few minutes later, an enormous dire boar barrels through the camp, scratching the campfire and leaving Brazen with a deep tusk gash. That's annoying. I was going to use her next time out. Ah, dearie me. Okay, and this is us trying to do some research to control the machine that made the golems. Okay, lightning-flecked storm clouds flash in the distance. If we keep a good pace, we should be able to beat the rain. Oh, if we keep a good pace, we should be able to beat the rain, Grunson says. Okay, they're going down this way. Oh, that's not far, though. That's good. As the night creeps in, Amelia senses it will be much colder than anticipated. Grunson collects firewood and sets up camp for the night. Dinner is enjoyed without incident. Okay, now they're going to be going a lot slower because they're climbing mountains. Shadows in the trees beget a group of hostile basilisk. No match for the adventurers, the creatures are quickly vanquished. Okay, trudging through the mountains very slowly. While passing an abbey, the heroes notice its windows glow with flame. It is under attack. Or glow orange with flame. They're still glowing. The party rushes in, only to find the attackers have departed. They work all night tending to the injured monks and putting out the flames. They're all blessed. That is very good. That's very useful. Oh my goodness, it's very slow going through the mountains. The hill is covered in strange markings. What could they mean? Grunson tells the others how old orc tribes would carve images in the hills. Only the birds can tell what they look like, though. Obviously, because they can't get that high. Back at the archives, the heroes dive into the scrolls and books. Are the archives here? In a cave? Okie doke. Found it! Dugrim yelps. And is immediately shushed. Shh. You're in a library type place. Shh. The party awakens to find a bugbear looming over them. Killing a bugbear is an interesting way to start the day. Why are you starting the day? Should you be going to sleep at some point? As the sun sets, the party finds themselves desperately hungry and low on supplies. They stumble upon a goblin village. Grunson draws his mate of hammering and says, I've heard goblins aren't great eating, but I'll give my left leg for one about now. Don't eat the goblins, you bullies. The heroes fall upon the sleeping band of goblins, quickly slaughtering them without mercy. They will dine well this night. I don't know if I agree with that. Some innocent goblins sat there asleep and you just butchered them to have to eat. Okie doke, fine, whatever. The heroes set up camp and flop around the campfire, swapping tall tales throughout the evening. Okie doke. Right, let's go back to the tavern. Okay, stock looks good. No people injured who are here, although I suspect there are injured people around and about. Oh my goodness, there are many quests. Many quests. This is good. Yeah, I was a bit worried when it got down to 3 quests at one point. I did think, uh-oh, here we go. Only 3 quests. What's going to happen now? But no, this is good. This is good. Lots of quests. Right, let's just do this first. Let's just give people what they want. Olaf, yeah, talky talk. Gudrek, talky talk. Stanwick Dawson, the druid. Yes, you can have all those things that you just asked for. Right, Brom. Brom. Listen, reminisce over a drink. There. I was just thinking of something. Would you like to hear about it? I would love to, Brom. Listen, I feel we've gotten to know each other a bit, and I wanted to... never mind. Okay, yes, you can have barbecued rat. Talk to me more. It is amazing. I don't know why I never tried this. You got a second? Of course I have, my good man. I appreciate everything you've done for me. It's time you know the truth. Brom isn't my real name. What is your real name? Serious question. Do you regret the name the Geek Cupboard? Do you know what? Sometimes I do, because people often say, why is it Greek? It's not Greek, it's Geek, for goodness sake. Right. Okay. Let's pick up these quests. There's 3 quests. Wow. Okay. So the body somehow went for a walk. The funeral can't happen until someone tracks it down. Okay. So that's the funeral thing. Kate Morris. Sounds like someone what? Level 12. I've gained a roster slot. This is very exciting. Oh, hang on. And you are perfect for the ones that we want, Kate Morris. Because we do want a boost to survival and social. And you've got both of those. That's very cool. Okay, well, let's level up Brom while we're here. 6 points. Oh, good job, Brom. Well, let's have 2 in Convince. 2 in Contract. Lovely. 1 in Hammer and Maces. And 1 in Examination. There we go. Okay, do I get you on board? A level 1 doctor. Now, we've already got another doctor. Crawford is a doctor. And that means it's no bad thing having another doctor on board. Or should we wait? Because I think we're doing all right. I mean, survival is our least sort of accomplished skill. A druid. 9 and 5. Stanwick Dawson. Or Stanik. However you pronounce it. Yes, you can have a broom. Go on. He's ours. Now, see, he isn't ours. He's very good at combat. But we've already got loads of combat. As are you. But we've already got... For combat, we are absolutely fine. 8 and 7. Has she got anything else? 1 and 1. She's not very good at other stuff. Okay, I'm going to wait. We don't necessarily need another person on the roster right now. We don't need another person. So I'm going to wait and just see what happens. Who comes in like next time and all that kind of stuff. Right, okay. Book first, whatever you're called. You have a quest. In order to add more drinks to the menu, the tavern will need somewhere to store them. The cramped wine cellar is full. Visit the Merchant Guild to hire a crew to dig out an expansion. Okay, we can have another drink that people aren't going to have. And Murgle, you have a quest. A crumpled missing pet flyer blows into the tavern. It contains a child drawing of an insect and promises a hefty reward for the return of her pet, Ixie. Trying to find a tiny little bug in all of Bale seems like a fool's errand. Fortunately, the Geek Cupboard has just the fools for the job. Yes, we have some fools right here. Okay, Cranston, yeah. Room. You in the corner. Olaf. Was it Olaf who wants a room? Oh, no, it's you. It's Gudrek. Yeah, room. Splendid. You want drink. Yeah, good job. Anyone else want anything? You want a room. Okay, and let's listen. That'll do. Yeah. Goodbye. 1 action point. Don't think we can do anything else. So we are on level 12. That's good. I like the fact that we're on level 12. Okay, has anyone got a weapon that's rubbish? Didn't we pick up quite a good... Oh, that's a good weapon. That's a good weapon. That's an okay weapon. Didn't we pick up a surgeon's bone saw? Oh, that has no combat skills at all. But it gives you a point of survival and a point of mind. Examination and diagnosis. Do you know what? Why not? Yeah, go for that. Why not? Why not have a little boost to those skills? Okay, right. Let's do the last series of quests. We've not got many people around, I don't think, because 2 are on their way back. So which other quest shall we tackle? Let's go to the map. Let's go over to this. And let's see exactly what we've got left. We've got Murgle, Gudrek, Olaf and Brom. We've got a good mix, actually. They're a fairly good mix of people. We could do anything, really. Possibly this one. It'd be quite nice to get that done. The body going for a little walk. If I can just put these people in just to see how plausible it is that we're going to succeed. 29 versus 15. 95% chance of success. However, I would like that to be higher. No one's got tracking. Okay, no. I don't think we do that one. I think we leave that. come out of that one. Now, they had quite a lot of mind skills. What about career change? Goat herding. Shall we go a goat herding? I don't know if that's a good thing to do or not, but there we go. 54 versus 35. A 78% chance of success. Okay, that's a hard quest. That's very difficult. Oh no, because our survival is... that is low. That's quite low. Okay. Maybe we won't go and do that one then. Tying the room together. Okay, what about this? Can we do this? 26. 26. 29. No. Oh, dearie me. We need all our people back, really. We must be able to do one of these. Room for improvement. 35. What is ICSI? 35. Refused invitation. 35. I wonder if we breached some level, which means now all the quests are 35 difficulty, which it is exactly what it seems to be doing. Okay. Can we... Are we better at doing mind? I think we might be okay at mind quests. Let's go and try that. 18. 26. Oh, now it's 25. That said 35 before I put a person in it. Alright, let's go and do that then. Let's go and look for ICSI. That looks miles away. So they'll be gone for ages, which is a little bit irritating. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's just get on with it. What is ICSI? So the crumpled pet flyer. Trying to find a little bug in all of Bale seems like a fool's errand. Fortunately, the Geek cupboard has just the fools for the job. A bard. Oh, there he is. I was wondering where the bard was. He hasn't been with us much. A bard sends the heroes off with a rousing rendition of the ballad, The Adventuring Party That Didn't Die Horribly. Thanks, bard. Thank you very much. Okay, off you trot. Your party awakens to find a lindworm. A lindworm? A lindworm looming over them. That sounds horrible. Killing a lindworm is an interesting way to start the day. I don't know what one of those is. They sound terrible, though, whatever it is. Murgle watches a campfire dance and push back the darkness, even though it's the middle of the day and we haven't stopped to light a campfire yet. At a crossroads, the party meets a man who claims that every word he speaks is a lie. But isn't that a lie? Murgle asks. Of course not, the man says. Or, wait, yes? Give me a minute to think about this. I mean, I won't be thinking about this. The party decides to leave. Leave the crazy man. The crazy confused man. Ooh, it's only just there. We might be able to make it home again. A rough-looking human brutally berates her companion as the sullen man attempts to fix the broken wheel of their wagon. Always the hero, Gudrek, decides to intervene. Hello, mate, says the land pirate as he stops to help the downtrodden fellow. Together they jury-rig the wheel well enough for continued travel. We'll see about replacing that old wheel at the first possible moment, says the newly confident traveller. Splendid. And... quest objective? No, not quite. Strange hunched humanoids with bark-like skin emerge from the forest wielding blades of honed ironwood. They advance in total silence. What's ironwood? I want some. The heroes hack at the strange creature's hard skin, which oozes green liquid. The critters chatter like birds and flee into the forest. The heroes venture to the nearby village to find this girl. Okay, the party finds a girl posting signs for her missing pet. It must be her. My name is Maya. Please help me find my sweet ICSI. Is that it? We went all that way to find the girl who was putting a poster out. Ah, dearie me. Murgle sits on a comfortable mound for lunch, only to leap up yelping and scratching. It was an anthill. Ants crawl into a haunted chest guard. Okay. Lightning flecked storm clouds flash in the distance. If we keep a good pace, we should be able to beat the rain, Uloth says. The heroes venture back into the village to find the girl again. Yep, okay. The heroes find a cluster of mushrooms. The adventurers set up camp. Gudrek whips a tasty little snack out of scavenged fruit and berries. Yum. Okay, bit of a glitch there. I rather suspect that wasn't supposed to do that twice, but okay, fine. Rock on. Okay, Grusilla and Gerda are on their way back. Finally, they might actually make it home this time. The Brazen awakes to find an adorable bunny cuddled up against her for warmth. After enjoying a hearty bowl of rabbit stew, the heroes embark on another day of adventure. Brazen, you cow. The cuddly bunny. How rude. Yeah, so this bite wound isn't getting any better. Bartholomew winces as he lifts his arm. Fear not, I know a trick. Grusilla walks to a nearby burrowberry bush and plucks a few berries. Rub 2 of these on there and eat the 3rd in that order. Works every time. Okay, across the little shortcut bit, a hawk circles overhead with a note tied to its leg. The hawk lands on Bartholomew's arm. The barbarian reaches for the note, but the hawk takes offence and bites him on the nose before flying away. Splendid. We've seen that one before many a time. Brazen tries to pick up Grusilla. The two of them get into a lifting contest and attempt to pick up everything in sight. Don't you lift, mate? And hurrah! An orc gypsy embraces Grusilla outside the Geek cupboard and makes a promise they'll have dinner again soon. Who was that? Brazen asks. The barbarian shrugs. I have no idea. And they are home. Mafalda was informed that the curse had been lifted and warned to never again bother her daughters, which was a little bit harsh, I'll be honest. Okay, and this is these guys on their way back from finding out more about the artifact to control the golems. If you don't dry off the tent before rolling it, it'll get musty, Dugrim says. Crawford snaps. Are you a ranger? No, I didn't think so. How about I do it my way? Ooh, all right, Crawford. La-di-da. Watch out, Crawford shouts. Whoa, that was close. What the hell is that doing there? I don't know. What is that doing there? In a market town, Dugrim bumps into a scorned lover. Uh-oh. Oh no. Dugrim chats pleasantly for a few minutes with his old flame and begins wondering why they ever broke up. Okay. And continuing back. Oh, nearly home. Dugrim, look out, says Crawford. A rocky rise on the path collapses on Dugrim. Don't be injured. Ah. As he gets to work on mending the injuries, Crawford confronts... No, he doesn't comforts Dugrim. We'll get you patched up, no worries. Good thing you're so tough. Okay, yes, he is a doctor, I suppose, isn't he? And we're home. Well, that wasn't so bad, so Amelia says cheerfully as they approach the Geek cupboard. Dugrim shakes his head. If you say so, but a load of rocks did just fall on him. So, yeah, he was probably a little bit annoyed. The heroes found the text detailing how to control the machine. Enough of this library nonsense, one said, slapping the table. Let's go make a golem. And we've picked up Defender. What's Defender? Armour, possibly? Okay, right, back to the tavern. Okay, we've got quite a lot of people that are injured. And Grunson has an and at the end of it. Grunson Wolfspawn has returned and is lightly wounded. And a mystery. Okay, so we need some barbecued rat. That is absolutely fine. Let's just buy loads of it. That'll do. Okay, right. Level ups. So Crawford has leveled up, which is good news. So let's give him a little bit of survival, because he's got first aid and treatment and stuff. So let's give him one each of those to up his survival skills, like that. And then a couple of these. So how about, I don't know, savoir-faire and public speaking. There we go. So that's given him a boost. And Grunson has leveled up. He's our second level 7 character. Go Grunts. 4 points. He can have 1 in thrown weapon, 1 in swords and axes, maybe 1 in toughness and 1 in endurance. Splendid. Okay, and what was the thing we just found? What was the thing we just found? Not that then. What was it? What did we just get given? Defender is a weapon. Spears and pikes. So it adds +2. Okay, well, so here's one is better as it is right now. Have we got any other better things? What does the HME... My goodness, we've got so many items. Well, that gives you 4 combat skills, though. We're not going to get much better than that, I don't think. Yeah, maybe we do need to look through. I'll do this maybe before we start the next part. I will go through all of these items and see that everybody has got the best item. Or they have an item. I don't know. Maybe not everyone has an item on them. Or one that certainly does something useful. Although everyone does seem to have items, which is good. Yeah, and yeah. Okay, yeah, everyone does have an item then. That's absolutely fine. I'll make sure that they've got the best ones available to them at the time when we go out next time out. Right, let's just give you some stuff. And you want some food. Okie doke. You want to chat. Yeah, alright, chatting. Where's Brom? Or is Brom out? Is Brom out doing something? Oh, he's out and about. I won't get to do his quest thing. Okay, you're new. Hello, new person. You are a survival and talky person. You're a mountaineer. Okay, goodbye for now. You want some mead. You want something as well. Some sparkling fairy water. The giant orc wants some sparkling fairy water. Right, Grusilla, what is your quest? A merchant passing through from Taswell Bayor has a special beef issue with wolves. For reasons not immediately clear, he is hiring multiple groups of adventurers to acquire 50 pelts. Okay, bit weird. And your quest, armed with the instructional text, the party can now attempt to create a golem to serve them before disabling the machine. Okay, what could possibly go wrong with building a terrifying automated robot powered by magic? Don't do it. Right, let's just quickly just go through this. Yep. You can have that. You can have a room. Okie doke. You can have a chat with me. Yep, good. Lovely, lovely long chat there. Yep, fine. Norman. Chat, chat, chat. 1 action point left. Splendid. Someone else has leveled up. They must be one of the people out and about. I wonder if it's... oh, Murgle, look. Murgle's leveled up. Murgle has leveled up. So when we come back, Murgle will level up. And expansion-wise, who do you want to put in here? Now, Brazen is moderately wounded. Dugrim is only out for 1 day, so he'll recover. Grunson will recover. Let's put Brazen in. Let's get Brazen to recover in 2 days' time. That's a bit irritating. So I was going to go and do this. I want to go and do Mroggle Hunt before it vanishes off the list. We've only got 11 days left. We've only got 11 days to sort that out. Okay, but there we go. So for now, we are calling it quits. I think that's probably a longer part of Epic Tavern. That's probably a longer part. So yes, you lucky folks, you've had extra Epic Tavern. Yeah, we've got up to level 12. We've done quite a lot of quests. And we've got a lot more now in the bag. We've got a lot more sort of in line, ready for us to work on. Because at the start of this part, we only had 3. And now we have 9 available. Although one of those is going to sort of vanish. I imagine we'll get the next one back out, though, of what is Ixie. We'll find out what it is. I don't know what Ixie is. So, yes, lots to do still. And yeah, I wasn't sure at the start of the part whether we're running out of quests and it was going to be the end of Epic Tavern. But no, I don't think so. I think Epic Tavern will be around for a little while yet. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I will see you next time. They've ripped my arms off, ripped my legs off. I mean, you know, unfortunately they didn't rip anything else off. Yes, I'm off my face on mushrooms. Why, Lady Charlotte, I would certainly love to taste your cake. The King of the West is an idiot. I am off my face on mushrooms. I mean, asking me questions isn't going to be my strong point at the minute.